Alright, hey, I'm Landon, and from my channel name, you already know I'm planning on walking across Alaska. So I'm not used to recording these kinds of videos, it's not scripted or anything, and so I'm just going to kind of wing it. So what you're mostly interested in is probably why. So I've got two really important reasons for that are important to you guys. So first is, I just feel that around the world these days, like no one believes there are adventures to be had, and I get it. It's like our world is basically explored, and with fiction around, we don't have Dragon Balls or something like a Grand Line to go like search for. But I think there are adventures to be had, so I'm setting out to prove it. And the second one, which is more personal for me, but I just don't want to grow old having done nothing I want to do. So I'm just saying, screw it, and I'm doing it. So, going forward, like, I'm not hyper wealthy. I'm not poor either, though, but everything you're going to see from this point on is real. It's all stuff that I have bought with my own money, that I've saved up for like a rat working dead end jobs. And it's all stuff that I'm actually going to be doing. None of it's going to be staged or fake. It's all totally possible. And, so everything I've saved up for this whole trip total is going to cost a little under 10 grand. It's a lot of money, don't get me wrong. But with saving and putting your nose to the grindstone and just, being very careful and making sure you never take your money out, you can save up for a trip like this too. And from my research, most trips like this are going to cost about the same, give or take a little bit. So what I'm saved up for here, saving and coupon cutting like a rat, you can do it as well, as long as you're diligent with your savings and with your earnings. And so, like I said, I'm going to try and keep a typical or a scheduled upload, though I don't, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do it on a certain day or whatever. I've got a YouTube, obviously, a Rumble, a X, and a TikTok. So I'm gonna do kind of full form videos where I show you my gear and set stuff up for you on YouTube and Rumble. I'm gonna post like pictures of like when I'm actually in Alaska on X, as well as my announce my uploads. And then TikTok is gonna be like quick form, like setting stuff up really fast, and then kind of explaining my thoughts on stuff, kind of like more in depth. And going forward, so like I'm not planning on actually walking across the entire length of Alaska. First of all, I just don't think I'm skilled enough for that, and I don't even know how many people on the planet are. But in the spirit of adventure, my goal is to walk across as much of it as I am capable of. So I don't know what that's going to look like yet, whether that's to the edge of Anchorage or whether that's all the way to Barrow. Like I said, I don't think I'll make it to Barrow, but I want to see where I can get. And then maybe going forward, like I start where I ended last time and do another one of these. I'll see. I don't know. I haven't walked it yet. And when I actually get to Alaska, there's going to be a point where it's just impossible to upload anything. Like it just won't have cell service at all. So I'm going to try and get around that by like delaying my uploads. So even this one, you're probably going to be seeing like a week late. I don't know yet. I'll see. And finally, I was informed I should probably make something like a PayPal or something like that. I feel bad and kind of scummy asking for money, especially since I don't really need it. But so I know there's going to be people who really would want to support me. So I think I'm going to set those up anyway, but what I'm probably going to do is if you support me, I'm going to try and send you something cool. Like, I don't know what it's going to be just yet, but I'm going to try and make it worth your while. And finally, along those lines, if you do, every single cent you give me will go to make another trip like this. Whether that is I start exactly where I ended last time and then just keep going, or I start somewhere else and go. I don't know. Like I said, I'm winging this portion of it. So going forward, I look forward to working with you and showing you my stuff. Thank you very much.